On a cool Friday evening in Sydney, the excitement around Accor Stadium was electric. Fans flooded the gates, eager to see Oasis begin the Sydney stop of their long-awaited Australian tour. But before the first guitar chord rang out, frustration was already in the air. Thousands of concertgoers found themselves trapped in endless queues outside the venue, just 45 minutes before the show was due to start. An Instagram video captured the chaotic scene, a sea of people barely moving, with tension building as time ticked down. Some fans vented online, saying the line was unbearable and completely stalled. Others lamented that many would miss the opening song they had waited years to hear live. Inside the comments, opinions clashed. Some blamed poor event management and the lack of staff guiding the crowd. Others were less forgiving, arguing that fans should have planned ahead. One insisted that it wasn't difficult to understand. Arrive early if you want to get in on time. Another bragged that they had shown up hours earlier and avoided the chaos altogether. Many die-hard fans had actually begun lining up since dawn, hoping to secure a good spot once the gates opened at 6 p.m. The show was set to begin at 7:30, but by then, frustration had reached its peak. Some attendees believed the long lines were due to increased security checks following an incident at the previous week's concert in Melbourne. During that show, Oasis performed before a roaring crowd of 55,000 fans at Marvel Stadium when a flare suddenly went off in the middle of the crowd. The fiery red light illuminated the arena, drawing gasps as someone hurled another flare into the mosh pit. For a few tense moments, fans scrambled to move away from the smoke and sparks. On stage, Liam and Noel Gallagher paused, visibly taken aback by the disruption. But true to their rock and roll resilience, the brothers continued performing once the danger had passed. As the last notes of Champagne Supernova faded, Liam playfully scolded the culprit, wagging his finger and calling the act reckless. Still, some spectators noticed that Noel appeared uneasy. Later that night, Liam turned to social media to express his anger, condemning the individual responsible for endangering the crowd. Despite the setbacks, the Sydney show ultimately carried on with the same energy and nostalgia that has defined Oasis for decades. Fans who finally made it inside sang along to every anthem, their earlier frustration melting into pure euphoria as the band's timeless sound echoed across the stadium.